Boating on a budget, how to enjoy time on the water without breaking the bank. Now, boating and fishing represent one of the top outdoor recreations in the United States, with 85 million people going boating each year. Today, I have Ellen Bradley, Senior Vice President, Discovery Boating, and Ellen is from St. Louis. Hey, Ellen.
Hi, James. Thank you so much for having me today.
Thank you so much for joining us. So, Ellen, besides boating, buying a boat, what are some easy ways to get out on the water and test out new activities?
I think a lot of people just don't realize how easy and affordable boating can be. And there are a lot of different boats for every budget and lifestyle. And if you're not ready to buy a boat, maybe you can rent a boat, and you can rent a boat for an entire day, bring out your friends and family for $300 a day. If you are ready to buy, a lot of people don't realize that you can finance a boat like you do a home. It's not necessarily like financing a car. So you can finance that boat for as many as 20 plus years. And that what that does is even these entry level boats. I have a great Bayliner boat behind me here today that you can get into for around $300 a month. So a lot of price points, a lot of options, no matter your budget or your interests.
Now, how can people make boating part of their summer plans?
Well, summer's just getting started, and so it's not too late to go buy that boat. But if you're not ready for that, Discover Boating is a great way to kick things off and explore the different options that are available to you. If you are interested in renting, there's a lot of information on boat rentals and where you can find those. There's also something called boat clubs. And these are somewhat new. You can pay a monthly fee and get access to a lot of different boat types, a lot of different boating experiences. And then there's something called peer-to-peer boat sharing, and that's where someone who owns a boat rents their boat out to people in the community who are interested in giving it a try. You can even bring a captain along to teach you the ropes, and there are boat classes that you can also take just to give it a try and see if it's something that's right for you. So all these different options, you can find them on Discover Boating. And I think what's really great about it is that there's a really broad range of price points and budgets for all different types of lifestyles.
Ellen, that was actually going to be one of my questions later on, which is learning how to boat if you haven't been there before, or actually hiring a captain to do it for you. So, how has boating changed post-pandemic?
You know, what's interesting is, boating has long before the pandemic been one of the best ways to create unique experiences, connect with your family and friends. And during the pandemic, experiences and connecting with people were the two things that a lot of us were craving. And as a result, boating became a solution, with an outdoor recreation solution for so many people. And that momentum has continued in this post-pandemic environment where more and more people are out on the water. More and more people are finding ways to get out on the water, and that demand has created all these new experiences that I've talked about, from rentals to peer-to-peer to boat clubs and even ownership. And so we're seeing such a strong interest, and I think it's a lot of it has to do with the unique elements of being out on the water that boating can provide.
Speaking of unique elements, how is boating so good for health and wellness?
Well, I like to joke that as a boater, I have a much larger social circle than I had before I was a boater. Everybody wants to come out with me when I'm going out on the boat, and that is one of the best benefits of boating: the connections that you make and the time that you're able to spend with people that you care about. And at the same time, when you step out on the boat, you are transported to this place that is incredibly relaxing. And there's actually a scientific term for it. It's called blue mind. And that blue mind state of being is just complete relaxation. We don't have our phones out on the boat unless we're taking a selfie. It's truly one of the most relaxing places, but it's also a place for adventure and fun and experiences. I learned how to fish out on the water, or water, a lot of different water sports, wake surfing, wakeboarding. There's a lot of options for everyone, and any mood that you might be in, there's an activity for it out on the water.
Now, where can we go to learn more?
Consider Discover Boating your friend with a boat. Discoverboating.com has every resource imaginable, every answer to any question that you might have about how to get started in boating. And even if you're a boat owner, we've got tips on safety and education to how to dock a boat and how to keep your boat maintained during the winter months. So discoverboating.com, start there and you'll be off on the right foot.
All right, Ellen, one last question. Where are you? That looks great.
It is, I'm not gonna lie, we are really lucky today. We are in Chicago. We're at Skipper Bud's Marina, gorgeous setting, and we're gonna be hitting out the water here as soon as we're done.
All right, St. Louis. All St. Louis is jealous of Ellen right now. Ellen, thank you so much for joining us on Morning Blend.
Thank you so much for having me.